Hi, we're a real-life Melbourne couple who sleep with people for money. My name is Evie, this is my partner Axel, and today's question is, what does our relationship dynamic look like given the work that we do?
It's a good question, and it's easy to make assumptions about what kind of relationship you can have when you're doing this kind of work. And we actually consider ourselves to be monogamous, which would surprise most people.
Yeah. We're definitely emotionally monogamous. I think people get a little bit caught up on that because they're like, you can't be monogamous when you sleep with people for money or if you're having intimacy with people in your personal life. And it's like, well, yeah, we're emotionally monogamous. It's something that is pretty straightforward. We don't connect with people emotionally outside of each other in a romantic or loving way.
Yeah, and I can understand because most people would kind of bundle sexual intimacy with romantic intimacy and assume that those two belong together and can't be done separately. But, if you were raised your whole life being told that, I don't know, watching TV and romantic intimacy were bundled together and you couldn't do those with other people, like people would probably think the same thing if someone was watching TV with someone else, right?
Yeah, that's right. And I think to go into a bit more detail about how it looks for us. So we're emotionally monogamous, but we play with people sexually in our personal life together. So that means us going in a pair into situations with a solo individual or a couple that we choose for. And we're very particular about who we play with in our personal life. They need to be people who are really reverent and respectful and people that we feel safe with. That's super, super important. And at work, it's, again, they need to be reverent and safe people, but we do engage with them sexually as well together in our job.
Yeah. So in the workspace, though, it's a little different because the nature of working in this space is that you're of service to somebody. You're offering somebody something that is intimate in nature, but it comes from a different place than connecting with someone intimately in your personal life, right?
That's right. Yeah, exactly. It's still an experience for us that we enjoy when we're connecting at work, but we are in service. We're not bringing any of our kind of relational dynamics into play.
Yeah.
Whereas in our personal life, we're bringing our full relational dynamic into that play. So it's similar, different, I feel.
Yeah. So I think it's like in our personal life, we are there to meet a desire that we've brought to that experience, whereas in our work, we are there to provide for someone else's desire.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's exactly that. So yeah, we're a little different. And people are often confused by how our relationship structure works, but we feel that every person should have or person or people in a relationship should have the ability to choose what works for them in their connection.
Absolutely.
It shouldn't be this cut and dry, there's only one way or another way. There are so many ways to have a relationship, and for us this works really well, really well. And this, for me personally, and I know for you as well, is the healthiest relationship I've had in terms of communication, consent, connection, intimacy, chemistry. And I think a lot of that comes from being able to be really open about what we want and who we are, and being really in alignment with our values as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that true intimacy of being vulnerable with each other and sharing the true version of ourselves and what we want, and still feeling safe doing that is the foundation for being able to connect with other people, I think.
It's completely foundational. Without safety, it's not possible to step into this kind of relating and relationship without a foundation of safety that you build together. It's not one person builds safety and the other one doesn't. It's two people coming together with the same intention, the same want, willing to do the work, the growth work, willing to be uncomfortable. And by uncomfortable, it doesn't mean cross their boundaries or push against their own values.
The discomfort that I think we're talking about here is challenging our insecurities and the conditioning rather than doing something that's in opposition with our values.
Correct. Yeah. Growth work is not about opposing your own value set or doing things you don't really want to do because you love someone. That's not healthy and loving. It's actually going, I really am comfortable with this, and the parts of me that aren't comfortable are conditioned parts or parts that feel scared because I need certain things to be ticked off in order to be able to get there. But at the core, I really want to be the person who can be okay with my partner sleeping with someone else while I watch, or I can be the kind of partner who is, you know, fine with both of us being able to sleep with people for money. Like it's as simple as that, I think, for us.
Yeah, and we've definitely always been in alignment with each other in that way.
Yeah, we haven't had any clashes, so that's hot.
Yeah, and no doubt there's a lot of what we're saying here that's going to be confusing to some people and maybe even triggering to some people. And, you know, we're very open to hear what other people think or feel about either what we do or want to share what they themselves.
Yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments. We're very open to answering them. We often do Q&As, which we love doing to share with people, you know, more about us and why we choose for this and the life we live.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'd love to hear from you.
And if you're curious about other things that we do, there's plenty more videos where this came from.
Yeah.